Everyday chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Do you hear me? Yo,
Yeah.
you hear me right?
You can turn on your camera.
Yes.
Okay, Chad, how are you, everyone? Hi, brother.
Yo, hi. Yes.
Yep, I'm still in my hometown. I'm planning to come mid-February.
It's
Okay,
working.
I will share my screen. Okay, so this is on ZU and this is on EU. I'm looking for yesterday lows to be taken now, but let's see, not confirmation yet on EU because on higher time frame like 4 hour and daily time frame, it's in a very bearish momentum right now, even though in weekly and daily is increase. So this could be a very good level for next confirmation. Like it can go higher from this level or it can go lower from this level. So I will be closely looking on this area, like it is respected or not. So for now, I can do some scalping on EU as well as on GU as well. And for gold, uh, it's very volatile now. It is like just in 1 minute, it is moving like 100, 200 pips in just 1 minute in normal days. I need to be very careful while trading gold. So let's see. I'm looking for some buys on gold as well, but I need more confirmation on gold. And for Nasdaq, I'm looking for these equal highs to be swept out today. So it can done after 9:30 opening. Like it can go further down once more for liquidity grab and go higher. Or in another scenario, it can go higher from here and later on you can go for some retracement.
Right. Can you use my
Or you,
yo? How are you?
okay, welcome to the stream, brother. I hope we are the first time doing together.
Yep, that's my first time.
Mhm.
Just checking it out.
Okay, by the way, how can I pronounce your name?
You can pronounce it like Jaber. Is that cool?
Jaber.
Jaber, yeah.
Okay. Welcome to
Yeah,
the stream, Jaber. And
yeah. Thank you.
everyone, please type Jaber on the chat. Come on. Please welcome
Hi
Jaber.
everyone.
Do you have any plans for any trades holding right now or looking for trades right now, brother?
Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm looking for buys. I'm bullish in the Nasdaq,
Mhm.
and I'm waiting for kind of retracement, simple retracement. I'm looking for
You
longs.
can share your screen though. I will stop sharing. You can share it.
Okay. Is it? Wait, it, does it working right now? Okay, cool, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a bullish, right? It's with the easy luck. You see, that's we are going up right now in the like Nasdaq hasn't been the best for the past few months. It has been consolidating, but right now it's showing great bullish. So I'm just waiting
Mhm.
for a simple retracement with an SMT. So I could draw here the Asian sessions or the London session lows. Okay. Okay. So we could sweep the Asia session lows with an SMT and with a simple inversion gap. That will be a very uh, optimal trade. It's like today's one of these days where when it's so obvious, like shorts could work, but it's not high probable. It's for a for an easy trade, high high confident, it will be with the longs positions
Mhm.
quite easily. What do you think?
Yeah. So before that, Jabber, I hope your screen is not clear. I think you can adjust your resolution or please check your internet.
My resolution. Okay. Wait, how do I do this?
Okay. Meanwhile, I will share it for you. You can adjust that.
Yeah, you're going to share?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sharing. I'm sharing.
Ah, cool. Right.
Uh,
It's
sometimes
loading.
it
Right.
takes some time to share on screen.
Yeah. So what are your bias for today?
I'm bullish on Nasdaq. Like I'm aiming for today's London high on Nasdaq.
London highs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an easy low hanging fruit, to target.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me try again, sharing again. And are you trading only on Nasdaq or any other asset?
Well, from time to time I try to find an edge, that work for certain conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And I have traded the GR40, the German index, and like a few trades. But the thing is, I'm just looking for an asset where the conditions is great, because like currently you see Nasdaq just chopping, even though there has been a great trades during the past months. But
Mm-hmm.
I have traded the German, as I said, and the silver. I'm looking at the silver right now, because it's great. It has a great conditions. If you look at it with our time frame, you see it's not consolidation like the Nasdaq.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly like I would say my main asset is Nasdaq. Like the other
Okay.
assets just for like I rarely trade them. But most of the time I do like back testing and collecting data about them just to see what works,
Mhm.
what doesn't.
Okay, cool. And how long you have been trading for till now?
Like you mean within trading the Nasdaq or like in general?
Like in general, when do you
Oh,
start?
I'm almost 5 years now, almost.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, and it's
Like
been
you're
quite a
starting from
journey.
2021,
What?
and you are already you are probably starting from 2021, I guess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
2021. I started with crypto, but I didn't. I was just doing some, you know, I didn't know anything about markets in general. I was just like anyone who's start looking at crypto and all that. You know, it
Okay.
wasn't serious at that moment.
Mhm.
Yeah. What
Same
about
here.
you?
Like I'm starting from 2019, but in that time I'm not doing full time at all. So in that time I'm working as a job as well. So from I started 100% from late 2021.
Late 2021 when you start taking it seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
That's quite wild. It has been going very well.
Hmm.
It's great. And the only asset you has been trading is Nasdaq or like
Yep. Currently, I'm trading with EU GU most of the
Okay.
time, sometimes with Nasdaq and gold. That's my four asset: EU GU, gold, and Nasdaq.
And the asset you like you trade the most, like was it the
It depends. Like for higher time frame, like 1 hour, 2 hour time frame, I would be probably trading mostly in forex pairs like EU and GU.
hmm,
But when I do scalping in 15 minute, 5 minute, even 1 minute, then I would go for gold and Nasdaq.
yeah, it's like swing trading is in gold and Nasdaq, and you scalp like day trade on on forex pairs.
Yeah, yeah. I do swing on mostly in forex pairs like EU and GU. And when I do scalping or day trading, I will prefer gold and Nasdaq for me.
Yeah, and how does it when you trade like like for assets? Because I haven't been taking trading for assets at the time, like when it comes to serious trading.
Uh-huh. But for me, I will trade according to my accounts. Like some of my account, I'm trading only on gold, and some of them are trading only on forex pairs. So I change through weeks and all. Like on this week, I will trade on this account with this asset like that.
Uh, so like you divide your trading, and
Yeah.
like you trade all sessions.
Not really, but mostly I prefer New York time, New York sessions. But sometimes I do trading on London as well. If I see my setup on London, then I will go for
You never
on
trade
London as
Asia.
well. I do sometimes, but the number is very less. Like out of 100, 2 to 3 trades maybe I do on Asian sessions sometimes.
Wow. Like for me, I barely handle New York. You know, trying to master it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, quite interesting. It has like I think the thing with the index is that like
Hmm.
there are a real statistics and studies on the index features. You know, when you're trading,
Hmm.
like you have the RTH gap. You know, they say 70% chance it will fail, and there is the ORB, which is the the first 50 minute of New York Open break.
Hmm.
Like these are all of these are like studies that has been shown through like a very very long time, so
Hmm.
I think with the indices also you could use the order flow. This is something I'm interested in because it's very like very logical. Like for me, I'm statistical. Like I like something logical, something
Hmm.
I can read, like statistical thing. And order
Hmm.
flow, volume profile, all of these stuff, they function very very well with the index features. So,
Hmm.
but the thing is, with TradingView, it's you cannot get like the best, like the data. It's not very accurate. So you need like other platforms to be able to read the flow and the volume and footprint, all of this stuff. But it's very powerful. Powerful. You don't have to like switch completely. It's not like, oh, I'm going to switch from whatever I'm trading to order flow and volume. No, you
Yeah.
could use it to optimize your edge in the market because it's all about the edge. Like you can it's about to, I think, you optimize your edge and adapting to market conditions. Like if you could master this, you're set for life.
Yeah. Exactly. Makes sense. I'm doing exactly like that, bro. Like when I started trading, I just only trade on EU and GU, and by time I just started gold again, and I just started Nasdaq in last 2 years, I guess, 2.5 years. Before that, I'm trading only on EU and G.
Yeah. And the like you have like your journal, your data. What is do you think is the most profitable for you? And most like something you don't have to take too much pressure when you trade it.
Uh-huh.
the forex
So
pairs
that
or what?
will be for me. That will be on forex pairs, like EU and GU, and probably my best trade is on EU and GU till now, and on higher time frame, like 2 hour, 4 hour entry level. So that will be my best trade till now. So it reduced the pressure as well. Like when I holding the trades, I still my longest holding trade is around 12 days before on EU. I'm
12,
holding for, yeah,
12
12
days?
days. Yeah, 12
Wow.
days
How did
as
you
a swing.
slept in that period? Like, how could you sleep? I could never hold a trade overnight.
My biggest holding is around 12 days till now. So, and on average, I'm holding like 1 day, 2 day as a swing trader on EU and GU. And I'm not comfortable holding with gold and Nasdaq. That's why I'm trading only scalping on gold and Nasdaq.
Yeah, they are very super
Mhm.
volatile. You
But
cannot you
let's say,
cannot
for
hold it
example,
overnight.
for EU as well, in last few days, like when I know the direction, like it can take out these highs from here after this long consolidation, and I see break of structure over here, simple as that, and it fill this gap as well. So I can took easily from here, a very swing one, like my stop will be somewhere here, and I can hold at least to this high or up to this high very easily. Like this could be
Yeah,
my best trade. Like I'm holding for 2 3 days.
yeah. And your average risk to reward ratio, like, is it more than 1 to 2? Like, what's your average
It's
risk to
not more than 1 to 2. My average is 1 to 2. And when I do scalping, it reduced to like 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5 like that in scalping. But when I'm trading on higher time frame, it will be 1 to 2 is the best one.
Yeah. And do you have like a specific philosophy behind your trading, or do you trade raw price action?
Yeah, I have my own plans. Like first of all, even though I'm trading on higher time frame or lower time frame, it doesn't matter. First of all, I need to understand the direction of the market. So to understand the direction of the market, I will simply analyze like market structure and market phase, like higher highs and higher lows. And after that, I will come to market phase again. Like it could be retracement or it could be expansion from here. And then I will see some levels like fair value gap or order block, simple as that. And I will wait for that. For example, this can be go lower if it respect this fair value gap. So if it respect this one, and if I see some break of structure downside in lower time frame, then that could be my confirmation to take out this low and this low according to this time frame.
Yeah,
So first of all, I want to understand the direction of the market. It will be understand by market structure and market phase. And after I understand the direction, then I will come for what liquidities or what gap it can come for, or it can take out for on this rally or in this retracement. So for example, if it comes down from this level, my first target will be this lows. Second one will be this lows because these have liquidities over here. So, or it can fill a gap. Like market can do everything, whatever it wants, but it will come only for liquidity levels or gap levels. So I will find for any gaps or any liquidities I can target according to their bias.
yeah,
So first of all, I will understand direction of the market, and then second will be what liquidity it can reach for, or what gap it can fill for, and third will be the timings, like in what timing I'm entering, like it could be London sessions or New York sessions, plus the concept of power of three, like manipulation, distribution type. So these are the simple ways I'm looking in the market.
yeah. It's better to make it simple. The simpler it is, the
Mhm.
better, right? And
Yeah.
what do you think? Like some people trading the ICT concepts, but
Mhm,
so many people they struggle with it. You know, what do
mhm,
you think the main
mhm.
thing that could make it like different? What did you? Is there
Okay,
something like different you make than the other
okay.
people who trade ICT?
Mhm. To be honest, I would say I watch each and every video of ICT on internet from 2021, 2022.
No
And
way.
first of all, it feels me very confusing. Like I invest my time like over 1,000 hours watching ICT videos and all on YouTube. But when I watch and understand that everything is different and everything can be applied into different situation and according to different market structure. But I would love to uh, give an advice that everything can work, but it's your duty as a trader to make it simple. Like this power of three is from ICT, for example, market structure, market phase. I'm looking only for market structure, market phase, which type of liquidity it can risk for, and the concept of power of three according to time. So this is the only five I'm using right now to
Yeah.
take my entries and all. So this is very simple. So otherwise it will be very confusing. Lots of things like it can go from here to here, breaker block, different types of order block, different types of breaker block. So it will be very confusing. So as a trader, they can watch everything they want, but applying them is not easy. So you need to be very simplified first. Like you need to understand liquidity, types of liquidity, then power of three knowledge like accumulation distribution type, that is very useful,
Yeah.
and what order block can do for you. Like everybody is different, so everybody, for example, for me, I can enter my position from order block, or for someone it can be fair value gap, for other person it can be breaker block. It different. So choose your which one is suits for you first of all, and then go it simple, go it very simple, like 2 to 3 concept that it, like you can master order block or fair value gap, anything you want. But it doesn't make sense like overall in a single trade. For example, we can see a fair value gap over here again, order block here again, and this could be in 5 minutes, for example. This could be another breakout structure again, and adding each and everything will be very confusing.
Yeah.
So first of all, make it simple is the best way for me.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
everything works. Like it could be ICT or SMC, support resistance or indicator. Everything works. But how you apply and how much time are you investing on that simple strategy? It depends.
Yeah. Applying is the
Yeah.
main idea. Like you could learn everything that's out there, but when it
Mhm.
comes to actually applying it, this is when it
Mhm.
becomes
Yeah.
difficult.
For
Yeah.
example, knowing only liquidity can make it profitable. Just understand only liquidity, it can make it profitable if that person use it very nicely or with very concise position. So otherwise it will be very confusing. Like it can trend from a very top level or from a very experienced trader, he can learn. But if he or she doesn't apply with time or with same position, then it will be very difficult for them. It may not work, I mean.
Yeah. 100%. And so, like, when you hold the trade, you know, isn't it like how do you handle holding the trades, overnight? Because some
Mhm.
people they just can't do it. It's like what do you say the main difference between day trading, like, and you said you scalp and you swing, you don't day trade.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so which one is more easier for your mind to trade, swing trading or scalping?
For me, it will be swing trading. because as a beginner, I am very confusing about swing trading. Like I can't hold overnight. I can see the profits running around, like goes to $500 in profit and came back to break even again. So I'm not comfortable watching in holding trades. But as of buy time, I practice myself. Like when I see my setup, I will took an entry, and then I will set my stop loss and TP. Then I will forget about it until it hits my stop loss or target.
Yeah, I understand. But when it comes to
So
scalping, you just gonna have to keep an eye on it. You just
yeah,
even you
yeah, yeah,
cannot like
yeah.
you cannot do anything. It's like
Mhm,
it's yeah, I feel it. Yeah, it's very difficult. For me, I day trade. I take 1 to 2 trades, and I trade like my most profitable hours from open for 9:30 till like 11:30. That's like my best
mhm,
trading time. I take 1 to 2 setup for day, win or loss. If I win the first third trade, I don't take a second trade. Only if my journal of liquidity hasn't been hit, then I will maybe take a continuation trade, second trade. That's it. Or mostly
mhm.
I quit from my first trade.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the difficult thing is to be patient like during the day. It's like
Mhm,
you have like 2 hours. Just
mhm,
don't do anything. Not doing anything, it's just difficult. So I think
mhm,
that when you minimize your uh, your screen time, your trading time, that could it could decrease the probability of you making money, but it also decrease the probability of you blowing your account. The more time you're on the screen, the higher probability you take a trade, the higher probability you take a trade, the more you expose your capital to risk. And that could be
yeah.
beneficial or bad for your capital. But the thing is to stay calm and just waiting for your setup. Like that's the difficult thing when people like, okay, you are profitable, you have a profitable system, you backtest it, you journal every day. But the thing is, like, for me, I used to like I have my system, like I literally have my trading view right here and my laptop. I have like the my checklist, so I don't take
Mhm,
trade only if I physically check them, like with my mouse. I check them, to say, okay,
mhm,
this
mhm,
met, all the rules are met, then I take it. But the thing is with me, like like 50 minutes, an hour into market open, like I want to take a trade. And when I see something that's I know it's not good, but like it's logically bad, but I take it with emotions, and explain it with
mhm.
logic, even though it's not logical. That's like a human in our human nature. We do things that's not logical. It's emotional. It's obviously emotional. Like if there is someone who's out of the situation, who will say this is definitely an emotional decision, but you're going to explain it in a logical way. That's uh that's in our human nature. So I think having the checklist is like very, very important for traders to have it because it physically keep you awake. Like I say,
Yes,
like
yes.
when I broke my rules, like I don't know if traders feel the same, but I think most of them do. It's like after you lose, it's like you're awake now and you realize what you just did. It's like you were blind or something. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like,
Mhm,
I was journaling my trades, but what I was doing wrong is, like, I take a bad trade, I don't journal that bad trade. Why? Because it's not following my system, like, if I lose the first trade, the first, let's say, 2 trades, and the third trade appear, like, I don't have more capital to trade, so I missed that trade, and then I go to my journaling, I journal the winning trade, and I didn't journal my losing trade because they were not following my rules, you know. So now I built like a journaling for my emotional traits and a journaling for my logical traits, you know. So that way I
okay.
can stay track with my data. That helped me a lot. So what about you? How do you stay, I say, awake during the session and not like falling? Like you see a big move, not choosing the price, not FOMOing, all of these things.
Mhm. So for me, let's say this on weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, I will plan for my trading for upcoming weeks. So first and foremost, I will look for higher time frames in like weekly, daily, 4 hour. So I will analyze each and everything for gold, for Nasdaq, for EU and GU. I will everything analyze for higher time frame. So first of all, I will understand some like it could be bullish or it could be bearish. So I will try to understand on weekend, and I will wait for Monday's opening to take for more confirmation. And then if I see my setups, then I will wait for my setup to form on that particular day. So that's how it works. And sometimes I do check some fundamentals as well, like interest rate or any like CPI data, everything like that, and M2 money supply. So I will look for some fundamental as well, like when I'm bullish on gold and on fundamentals, if the M2 money supply is increasing, then it will be more confirmation for me. So on weekends, I do most of my analysis on weekends, and I will plan for each and every day. Like on this coming week, it could be CPI or NFP. According to that day, I will plan everything on my weekends, and on particular day, I will wait for Monday's opening, and I will see for some manipulation. If I see, let's say, if I'm bullish on weekly time frame, then from Monday to Wednesday, I'm looking for some sort of manipulation downside, and then I will look for buys on Wednesday or Thursday as well if I'm bullish on weekly time frame. So that's how it works for me.
This is when you swing trade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and scalping, you trade like specific sessions, or like it depends on the market conditions when you scalp.
When I do scalp, yeah, it depends on market condition. But for example, let's see for this Nasdaq, I just want to take a buy from here now, right now, somewhere like this.
Hmm.
This could be my setup
So yeah,
on
you
one minute
trade
time.
pre-market, or you do this on like only after the
I
open.
do I do post market, but I'm waiting for the 9:30 opening. That's why I'm not entering right now. So on Nasdaq, I will always wait for 9:30 opening, and sometimes on gold, I do early New York time, like before 9:30 open. But on Euro USD and GBP USD, mostly I trade on higher time frames. So uh, it doesn't matter for any like sessions and all if I
Yeah,
do trading on
yeah,
higher
it's
time.
just gonna like it's just gonna get it distribute to your to the journal of liquidity, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, but when it comes to scalping, you just gonna have to wait for the market to be a bit volatile for you to be able to take trades, because otherwise you're gonna get manipulated because your stop is not that big, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
or if I'm doing scalping now on Euro USD, this could be my setup because it is all aligned with higher time frame. Like in 5 minute time frame, this is a very good like from this high to this low. This could be expansion, retracement, reacting to this level. This is I hope 1 hour fair value gap. Sorry, this is 2 hour fair value gap. I guess yeah. This is 2 hour fair value gap over here. Respected that level. And on higher time frame as well, 2 hour candle closing is very good. And with 3 hour candle closing is also very good with this order block. 4 hour candle closing is also very nice. So it can at least go to this low if it respect that one. So in 5 minute time frame, this is expansion, retracement to my fair value gap, 2 hour fair value gap, respected this level, break of structure in 5 minute time frame. This could be my setup in scalping as well, if I'm doing scalping sometimes.
Yeah. What would you rate the this trade, like from A plus plus A, this setup?
From 1 to 10, I will rate this one around 9.
Yeah, seems like a very good trade. So when you scalp the Nasdaq,
Hmm.
what's your average risk to reward? Do you have like an do you read or like track your data when it comes to scalping? Like, do you
Yeah.
have an average RR, average win rates?
When I do scalping on Nasdaq, my average RR would be 1 to 1.5 would be my average on Nasdaq.
Yeah, and I heard about the it's a great idea or a great information for traders to
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
the the lower the win rate, I think this could be a bit popular. The lower the risk reward ratio, I mean, the higher the win rate.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
and the higher that are, the lower the win rate. But this is not
Hmm.
the full image. When
Yeah.
you like actually analyze it, you're gonna see that when you have a low win rate, okay, because this is gonna like trend, like it depends on your personality, because I'm telling you,
Hmm.
personality plays a big role in your trading. Okay,
Hmm.
even if you have all the statistical, all the data, every person is just gonna play a big role. So the thing is, when you have a high RR and you can have a low win rate, okay, the thing is you need to ask yourself, okay, if I could lose like a seven trades in a row, because you're gonna have a low win rate. Like you could search it. It's the calculation is online. What is the
Hmm.
max losing streak I could face? With my specific win rate.
Hmm.
So the thing
Hmm.
is, could you keep trading your same setup and not changing it? Okay, and trading you're following your rules after five losing streaks, 10 losing streaks. Okay, so but this is, you
Hmm.
cannot just ask yourself, because you're gonna say, okay, I can, but you need to actually experience it. If you had experienced losing streaks and you find yourself that you start breaking your rules after like five losing streaks, then maybe you have to optimize, not completely switch, but optimize your edge that fits your personality. When you could, like, maybe you start taking your breaking your rules when you have like five losing streaks, so you change your restore ratio to increase your win rate. And there
Hmm.
is another very important data I think traders should know also. It's the when will the losing streak, because sometimes it appears in the middle, like let's say in the period of 1,000 trade or 100 trade. This losing streak could appear many times during this 100 trade. It could appear in the beginning, in the start, in the middle, and at the end. Okay, but the thing is, how could I make this losing streak not in the beginning? Because I'm telling you, like starting with a losing streak, like you start, I don't know, you have back tested, you have all the data, and now you're applying it. It's working. Okay, now you're applying it, and
Hmm.
the losing streak is at the beginning. Okay, so you start losing. Okay, and that hits your mentality very hard when the losing streaks is in the beginning. But if it comes like after consecutive wins and you have made money here and there, after that you will be fine with losing. Or sometimes maybe you could blow your account if the losing streak in the beginning. You could blow multiple accounts actually, and that's what
Yeah.
people must where people must have data and something they can actually read.
Hmm.
That's I think one of the most important factors to become profitable.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I do scalping, my win rate is little bit low when I do scalping. That's why I do my risk reward in 1:1 or 1:1.5 according to my win rate. And the risks I'm taking on scalping would be very less compared to the trade I'm taking on higher time frame. On higher time frame trades, I will go for 1:2 RR, and I will risk, let's say, around 2% per trade. But when I do scalping, I may risk around one like 0.5%, with
Mm.
1 to 1 risk to reward or 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. So it depends according to my win rate and with risk management. So this is very important as a
Yeah, so your risk is fixed. You have a fixed risk of like 0%, half percent, 1%.
Yeah. When I do scalping, my average risk is around 0.5% in funded account, I mean, master account.
Yeah, and on the when you trade the forex pairs for swing trading,
Yeah, for swing trading, I will go for 2% per trade
percent. Yeah,
in higher time
because you're gonna,
frame.
yeah, you could hold it for a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you decrease your risk, when you're in drawdown, or do you keep your risk the same?
It depends on the account I'm trading. Like when I do trading on challenge, I will go for fixed risk percentage. Like when I'm in profit or when I'm in drawdown, always I will go for 2% risk on challenge phase.
As
And when
in
I
this
do
is in the
trading,
challenge.
yeah, yeah. And when I do trading on master account or in funded account, when I have some losing streak, then I will decrease my like uh, up to 50%. I will decrease to my risks when I do trade on master
Drawdown.
account or live account. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you decrease it when you're in the master account. But in the master account itself, when you're in drawdown in the master account, do you decrease your risk, or do you keep it the same?
I decrease my risks on master account.
Um, on drawdown, I mean, in drawdown, you decrease it when you're in the master. But let's say you're in drawdown, does it change if you're in drawdown or if you're not?
Uh, if maybe in drawdown or in maybe in some profit, but if I do losing like continuous 2 times, then I will reduce my risks to have 50% from
Yeah,
previous trade.
I see. That's very interesting. It's very interesting. Do you have?
Before
I was going to ask you. Do you use specific platform or website to journal, or do you journal on paper?
Yep. I use mm, like in my previous time, I take a screenshot of each and every trade I do, and then I will write down my journal on my notebook. So that's how I do journal. So nowadays, sometimes I use TradeZilla, and sometimes I do in like I forgot the application that one. Mm, it's kind of a note taker one. So I
Yeah,
do use sometimes.
I could show you a very interesting way to, like, for you. I could show you a very interesting way to journal. So, I mean, most people use it, but I think it's very. Wait, it's loading. It's very nice. Okay. If I could stream.
Mhm. You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I would show you where I do my journaling. I use Notion. You know Notion? It's a website. It's also an app, but it's very beneficial.
Uh-huh, yeah, 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 yeah. I use that one. I forgot the name. That's why I use Notion as well. I use that.
Yeah, it's a very nice website.
Mhm.
I think it's loading right now. Okay, so as you can
Mm.
see, so this is like entries, but this is my entries right here, like the model I use. This is like things I should work on, like work on patient, all these things, accepting losses.
Mhm,
That's a
mhm,
very important one. Okay.
mhm,
So here I have where I'm journaling. Like I have like other journaling like previous, but they were not very good. So I has been
mhm,
journaling since 2024. But this is since
Nice one.
2025. This is January, and these are all like data. And like every time I add something, if you could like these like from January. So like I have things that I added new, so I couldn't fill these because these are like in the beginning of this year, like all of these
Mhm.
confirmation, all of these stuff. But let's go to the current the today's journal. Okay, so this is January 20. These are my journal right now. So first, the trade type, is it a reversal? Is it a continuation? Because with the Nasdaq, I think with the Nasdaq, like mostly, it's known that continuation trade is high probable to play. That's just statistical, you know, data. So based on data. So I like my reversal trades, continuation trade. Was it a win or loss, break even? And here was the what's the market condition? This is specifically for Nasdaq. Like these are
Mhm.
sharp trending. These are not. Wait, let me do it in here. Okay, so I have like, is it trending? Was it clear? Was it but as I use shop. Okay, and the volume. What was the volume for the day? Was it like low volume, like from a range from an 80 to like 150? This is a low volume market conditions. Anything above 150 till 200, this is a mid volume. After more than 200, this is a high volume market condition. Also, this is all after market open. These are market condition after market open. Was it a sweep and reverse? Like, because like it's like in an image from the hard time frame. you know did
Mhm.
it at the open? Did it sweep and reverse? Okay, and then when it sweep and reverse, did it continuate? Because when I said here, I have the two sweep and reverse, which is sweep and reverse and then sweep and reverse. I could show you here in the
Mhm.
chart.
And then I have a questions
So
for you.
so
Like,
this
uh,
yeah.
what you really benefits from journaling for the viewers? You can share.
Just what you were saying?
What are you like really benefits for yourself from journaling?
It's all about collecting data, optimizing your edge in the markets, because market always changing, and I have to stay trend,
Mhm.
and I have to keep up with market conditions, know my data, know what works, what doesn't. This is like, so there's so many benefits also for my for my mentality and
Mhm.
confidence of winning of executions. You know,
Mhm.
so I was going to say the bumper reverse, like this is open, sweep and reverse, and then just continue it. Okay, and then I close was like something like this. Okay, this is like a sweep and reverse, and then like two sweep and reverse, like open, sweep, and then go higher, and then sweep, and then keep going here, and then or whatever it does. Like I don't care what it does after. Like from here, I don't care. I just see this, a sweep and reverse, and then a sweep and reverse,
Okay.
and yeah. There's also bumper reverse, bumper. Yeah, these are like stuff that you need to know about market conditions. But and the entry was at limit, entry time frame, the session, the RR, the position, the day. These are not very important. But there is the this is very important. The possession. Okay, so here,
Mhm.
was it a good win? So you see, good win, good loss, good break even, bad win, bad loss, bad break even. So there's trades that I know they are bad. Like
Okay.
like it's bad, but you take it and you
Mhm.
win. So I
Mhm.
have to be honest with myself. Was it a good win? Was it actually a good win, or was it a bad win? Because even if you win, it doesn't mean you did something right.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
but this, it doesn't uh it's not necessarily when you have this the setup rate, the setup rate. So I rate my setups a plus plus a plus a. So the thing is, like, if it a plus, then I don't have to ask myself was it a good win or a good loss. Like, and if it wasn't like a B plus, then I know it was a bad win or a bad loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to have like rating for your setup. So you and this is like the news and macros. Macros time. It's because I checked ICTL as well. Then I'll break even with like, because sometimes when I move my stop to break even, this is happening with everyone. It just hit your TB, your break even, and then go your way. So I need to collect data on when does it hit my break even and then go higher? So if I can't find an edge with it when when like, because see I said here, first here is, was it the first internal X? It's internal X, like first internal high, internal low. Okay. When did I move my stop to the break even? Did I move it on the second internal low, or in the first? Because and here, did it plays after it hits break even. So I have to collect data so I know when should I move my stop to the break even in the first, like when should I move it where, so I don't get stopped out and then market move in my direction. And this is a very good one, like for ICT traders, when it comes to IFVG
Mm,
specifically. You know,
mm,
what was the inversion, like the quality? Was it a V shape? Was it two candles? So this is basically is like,
mm. So this is the exact thing I just want to show to the new traders or beginner traders. Like journaling yourself, journaling your each and every trade is one of the most important key to become a profitable trader, because you will exactly understand where is your weak point and where can you practice more on that. Like for example, from Monday to Friday, which day is your best day and which session is your best sessions. Like this is very helpful to everyone. So I am recommending each and everyone watching right now, if you are not journaling yourself, please start journaling.
yeah, exactly, because it's just, I think it's based on like, you know, how bad do you want it? You know, because people, oh, I want to trade, and then he just wanted to apply it. You know, and he said, "There's no need of journaling." Like I used to say the same. I used to do the same. I wasn't journaling. I was like, "What's the point? If I know what's work and what doesn't, why do I need to journal?" Because you to keep, it's like a check on yourself. Okay, I'm on track. You track yourself. Like without it, you will fall, because this market, they always change. You know. So here is like the quality of the confirmation. So as you can see, wait, wait. So now we have a bearish fair value gap, right? So did we inverse it? No, we wicked it. Okay.
Mhm.
Now we inverse it on the second candle. So this is a bit lower probable. You know, it's not high quality. But if it inverse it at that same moment, this is called a V shape. It's very known with the IPG traders. If there's any IPG trader here, you will know it.
Someone is asking, how old are you, bro?
What?
How old are you? Someone is asking on the chat.
19, 19.
19. Wow, nice. Guess for
What
me.
about you? What about you? What about you?
uh, this year I will be 29.
20?
9. 2
Oh,
9.
29. Wow. I'm about to turn 20. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it being 20 years old guy. No.
Mm.
What do you think? How can I go through this experience of being a 20 years
Yeah,
old?
bro. You the difference between me and you is like you have more time from me. So let's say, for example, in next 5 years you will be 25. You will be only 25. So in your 20s you can easily become a millionaire. So that's the difference. So that is the real benefit of starting earlier. So I just started my trading journey when I was like 20 to 23. Still, I think it was very late for me. But I'm really grateful that I started from that time.
Yeah, like the the age is just a number, you know. It's just you're gonna do it. You're
Mhm,
not gonna do it because it's just a number. What you gonna do about it? You know,
mhm. Yeah.
it's not that case. This is the what was the hard time frame confirmation, BOI, point of interest, SMT. You know, they was it an external, internal SMT, 1 minute internal, 5 minute internal, was an hourly external. You know, all of these data, they affect the setup rate. You know, and this is my
Mhm,
bias. What was my bias pre-market? Because you know, like you have like for now, I'm bullish in the Nasdaq, but after market open, I don't know what could happen. You know, I could switch bearish. So when two of these align, like here, you see pre-market bullish RTH, which is market open bullish. So this is good. Like this is me that market is in
mhm.
my favor. You know. and
Mhm.
that's pretty much how I journal. And I always keep optimizing and see what I can do better. Like people say, "Oh, you're gonna switch to from strategy to strategy." I don't switch from strategy to strategy. I'm just optimizing because I know these markets. They are not. You cannot find something that works for life. It works. Something could work for life, but the thing is, you need to always optimize and know what works. And this also keep you on track with yourself, your mentality, and your data. That's I think very important for any trader.
Mhm. By the way, which country are you belong to,
I think it's not mentioned. That's Yemen.
bro?
What about it? It's difficult. I know. I know. I know. So market isn't open. Like
Yeah, I hope we can see some volatility from 9:30 onwards, I guess.
yeah, I agree. The G session hasn't swept it yet. It's gonna. You have an SMT with AJ session. Do you use SMTs?
Yep.
And do you like what's your main idea about the SMTs? Like, are they like primarily, or are they like a second check? You know?
Yep. That could be my second check. Like more confirmation I took from SMT. So, for example, let's say for NQ and ES, when I'm bullish and when I see SMT downside, like currently right now, that could be my uh, confirmation, like for more confirmation.
Yeah, like an extra confirmation and
Hmm.
increase the probability of the trade playing
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I used to use SMTs for like primary entries. And I think there is so many ICT traders, especially the traders who trade the Nasdaq. They use ICT. I mean SMT like it's the only confirmation. They see an SMT and they just wait for any other confirmation, even it's like just a rejection candle, and they just enter. Oh, we have an
Mhm.
SMT. I used to do the same. I mean, it's powerful, but the only use for it is just to increase your win rate, because
Mhm.
if you cannot align it with the higher time frame, it just you kind of useless, like on the SMTs.
I'm pretty sure that it can go for Nasdaq. It can go for London side.
Yeah, this seems like a low hanging fruit. How much point of this could be? I think it could manipulate 7 a.m. low and then go to here. Yeah, it could. If it cannot go higher, bro, it could easily go to this swing, bro. Like we do no. If today is going to be bullish, it can easily go to here, unless it manipulate the 4 hour this gap. Then the London session lows will be, I think, like a kind of not the low hanging fruits anymore. If I go to the 4 hour value gap.
So I'm hoping like after 9:30, if it takes out London slow first, then it will be a plus setup for me.
Yeah, if it manipulates or lower, it will be a great opportunity to take longs. I think we don't
Mhm.
have red folder news. No, we don't. Wait, is this it? Is this? Do we have NFB today this week?
I hope so. Let me check.
No, no, this is not NFB because the government could probably shut down. Did the U.S. government shut down, or they still?
Yep. We have. Uh, I don't think so. We have an FP. Let me check one more time.
No, we don't have NFP.
Yeah,
Even though if we
because
shut down,
currently the US government is partially shut down. So I hope that's why.
oh, bro, Trump just. What do you think about Trump? Did he make the market better or worse for you?
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm investing in crypto as well from like past 2 3 years. So everything is down currently. So I don't know, bro. This guy is like, I don't know, speechless. Like,
Yeah, like I remember when it was what is his name again? The ex-president Biden. Yeah, Biden. Bro,
mhm.
in Nasdaq with Biden, and it was just absolute heaven. Like the manipulation nowadays is just insane. But I think if he could fix the traffic, you know, traffic case, the if he could fix them, I think he's working like if his idea and ideology could like his ideas to make America great again actually work. I think we will need to adapt to the market condition, and that condition will be great. I think the new condition of the new market conditions will be absolutely awesome, but if we
Mhm.
adapt correctly to it.
Yeah. So it's like, say, for example, China wants for gold to move higher, and for Trump itself, they want to regulate crypto as well. So that's kind of a game doing right now over this like economically. So it's somewhere around it's fighting with Bitcoin and gold.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it could actually work, it will be a great opportunity for everyone.
So as a trader or as an investor, we will go for what, like 50% will be investing in gold, 50% will be in Bitcoin. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So you trade gold, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the silver? Do you trade silver, or do you have any kind of vision? Like, do you
Yeah.
look at silver sometimes?
Like, so it in returns point of view, I will go for silver currently, because in last few months, silver is going like 200%. Gold is going up around 40 45%. So let's say, for example, if I have like $100,000 to invest, I will go for like 40% Bitcoin, 30% in silver, and another 30% in gold. So I need to diversify for that.
Yeah, like no, I mean like when you day trading the silver.
Mhm. So for day
Like,
trading, I don't trade on day trade on silver. Like for confirmation, I cross check silver price as well when I do trading on gold. I wait for some confirmation. For example, S&P, same with Nasdaq and S&P 500. I'm looking for both. Even though I'm trading only on Nasdaq, I look for ES as well or S&P 500 as well for more confirmation. So same like that. When I'm trading on gold, I will look for silver price as well for more confirmation.
yeah, oh, you have a confirmation of the bias of or of the specific
Yeah,
position.
same bias, specific position, break of structure, SMT, everything works with like silver and gold. It will move together as well, like in a similar ways.
Yeah,
So
they're quite relevant. And so I want to tell you that I have been looking into the silver, and it has a great movement. Like if you look at this, I
mm,
mean, look at this. Like, just look. Even this, bro. Like, even this is just awesome. Like these days, like this is just like an awesome way to do, like an awesome asset to trade. But the thing is, I don't have quite an edge on it. So I did a few research, and I think that one of the most like the what do you call it? The edge that
right.
has studies behind it is the main reversion. which
Mhm.
is when it's trending and it reverts into the VWAP. I know it's could be like indicator trading, but it's actually quite interesting.
Mhm. And can I share my screen real quick? On
Yeah, yeah,
you?
definitely. How
Like
do I
my
this?
EU trade is running right now.
How do I? Bro, what the heck? I'm too old. I don't know how to use this. Wait.
You can do like I think you can see upper side, like stop sharing like that.
Okay. I click on stop. It doesn't appear. It was here a minute ago. Mm, yeah. Okay.
Yep,
Cool.
yep. Uh, on this trade, I'm booking 50% of my profit. Let me share
You
again.
took the short
EU.
in the EU.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Let me reshare again. It's not working.
I want to ask you. Yeah, are you active in the Discord? In the on
Uh,
Funding Bips Discord?
yeah, 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 yeah.
You see the I think the optimization of they want to do weekly payouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you think? Like he said, Khalid, he said he's looking into it and he's trying to apply it. But do you think that will be a game changer? Seriously,
Sure, sure. Yes.
imagine daily payouts. I mean, weekly payouts,
Bro, it
eighty
will
percent.
be like, yeah, yeah. It will be a game changer for everyone, like for this industry.
Yeah, but I think it's very difficult to do it. Because like you need to collect data about this thing, and it's kind of difficult. But if they could make it work, it'll be awesomely great.
Mhm. Okay. So currently on this low, right now, I'm booking 50% over here. And
You take partials.
yep, I took partials on scalping.
Like you usually take partials.
Mhm. And I reduced my stop to this highs.
I heard like C trader. You use C trader,
Uh-huh.
right? Uh,
Mhm.
why didn't you like use got match trader? It's quite easier.
Yep, I do trade like at the beginning of, I think it was on funding pips on 2023. I'm using only match trader. So I don't know, somehow I'm very familiar with this MT5. So I'm using only MT5 currently.
Mm. Yeah. It plays out perfectly.
Yeah,
And
let's see.
your stop loss was higher, and then now you each trade you stop.
Yeah, before it was somewhere here.
Mm.
So currently I'm reducing my stop to these highs. So on 5 minutes, if does close below this low, then I will be breaking.
Oh, if it break it already
It's
break it. This one. It should close, right?
it must close below this one on 5 minutes. Only in 4 seconds left. If it close below this one like this with candle, then my stop will be in bracket. Yep, I think it closed. So time to break even.
Break even free
Break
trade.
even
You
here.
are cooking right now, brother. You're cooking very hard.
Yeah, it's in break even. You can see it's already in breaking. Okay, I miss a trade on goal actually. Like I just want to enter on this level, but I missed this one. Want to target this high, but it's okay. And for Nasdaq, I'm waiting for 9:30 opening. It will be in 19 minutes. It will open 9:30. So I guess if it does like this, like takes out this low, and if I see some break of structure upside, that could be my setup.
Be a great trade. So, um, have you ever been a point where you max allocate funding bips or with master accounts?
Uh, I think I do max allocate before, like 1.5 years before on different profile. But for now, after that, uh, for funding pips, I do max allocate 5 to 6 months before, and then I lose some account again. Until now, I'm building it again in different
Yeah,
like 3 to 4 profiles.
yeah, and with funding bips, well, what is your main accounts you take? You take the 50K, the 100K.
Yeah. So I will explain. So first of all, I'm very likely to take with 100K. Then I reduce to 50K according to my risks. And currently, I'm trading mixed account with like five of my account is 50K and five of my account is 25K because I just want to risk more on challenge phase. And when I pass challenge, then let's say for example, uh, when I buy 25K into 10 accounts for challenge, it will be more cheaper for me.
Huh?
So
Yeah,
I
100K.
will go for yeah. So I will go for like I can pass one account in 4 to 5 days. So I can risk very easily in 25K account.
Yeah, and
So
you
right
take
now
you
I'm correct.
you trying
Sorry.
to pass in how many trades? Like, could you? Is there cases where you pass in one trade? Like you pass it
Sometimes
in
I do pass in one trade, but average is around 5 to 6 trade. It took me like 5 to 6
every
trade.
5 to 6 trades, yeah.
Yeah, average on average.
And you're taking 100K with funding bips.
Yeah, currently I'm not in 100K. Currently I'm doing with 50K and 25K from funding.
Yeah, me too. I like the 50Ks. It's just like
Mm.
for me to stack like 650K. That will be great. Like, this is my goal for 2026. Like, I think I could achieve it way before this year and being max
Yeah,
allocated
yeah.
with funding bips. So I'm trying like to pass the accounts and just when I have the master, I'm taking it conservative. I'm taking low risk trades just on high probable trading
Mm.
positions and just to keep the accounts as much as possible. But because some people be like, oh, I'm just gonna forward it and make a lot of money. But the thing is,
Mm.
like when you're on the in the master accounts, in case you blow it, like you said, oh, I want to make the money fast. But the thing is, what you not recognize is if you blow the account, you are literally is gonna go through 2 weeks period, more than 2 weeks period. No, 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks period minimally. This is minimally to pass the account, like passing and then the review, all of this
Mm.
minimally to 2 weeks. I think this is the industry like um, average, like 2 weeks. So like you could just take in high probability setups, and you have 2 weeks period. Like you don't have to trade from the first day you receive the master accounts. Just wait for a high probable setup. You have 2 weeks. Okay. Like
Mm.
this is how I think about it. I have an account. I'd be like, okay, this is in the beginning. I'd be like, okay, I have 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just during these 2 weeks. I'm just going to wait to wait for good setups. I have 2 weeks. Okay, I have enough time. I'm just not going to take bad trades. So like I have two
Mm.
weeks where I should be like totally strict on myself and just secure that payout. Take 1 to 2 trades. I take like 1 to 2 trades to the after request payout. Even if I hit these 2 trades the first week, I just wait for the payout.
Yeah.
Because how I think about it is, after you have money on the account, it's like this money you could actually withdraw it. So this is actually
Mhm.
like it's like your actual capital now. You're putting in risk. But when it's you're in the
Yeah.
initial account balance, you cannot take anything out of it. So the
Mhm.
thing is, the
Actually,
moment
it
you have
works
money,
like that for me. Like,
how is it?
uh, like when I do trading on challenge phase, I will risk like 2%, 3% per trade according to the market. And when I got funded, I will risk like 0.25 to 0.5% per trade. And the maximum trade I took per week, it will be like 2 to 3 trades per week. That's how I trade on my master account.
Yeah, two
And
to
when
three
I
years. That's great.
yeah,
That's good.
and
Yeah.
when I like let's say when I in profit like 1%, 2%, then I will stop trading for that account until I got payout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like when like you have like specific target, like in percentage, or like you have a specific like trades. Like how do you approach when you said, okay, this is it. I'm going to secure this profit. I'm not
Mhm.
going to keep trading this account.
Mhm. So like when I reach like for example, I'm trading on funded account right now. So this could be my first account, and let's say if I'm profit like I'm 2% up or 1.5% up, then I will stop trading on that account until I got payout.
When you're up
So
like
I will
how much?
1% or 2%.
Yeah, 1 to 2%.
So 1 to 2%. So I will stop trading on that account, and I will rotate account in my another funded account if I want to trade.
Yeah.
So I don't target for 5% or 10% withdrawal. I do sometimes, but I do only when I have extra accounts. Like let's say, for example, I have 5 to 10 accounts on master account, then I will risk 1 or 2 accounts on that scenario. So in 3 accounts, I will withdraw in 1 to 2%, and in another 2 account, I will target for like 5% or 10%, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, that's a great approach. Approach it the way you approach it. So you like you try to in the evaluation you risk 2 to 3%, and in the master you decrease the risk.
Yeah, exactly.
That that's pretty much optimal.
Okay. So, bro, we can call it a day for today.
Yeah, sure, why not? Like
Hmm.
market's about like 12 minutes to open.
Hmm.
We must be locked in,
Hmm.
right? And you're
Yeah,
about to hit your take profits.
yeah, yeah.
So if you hit take
Thank
profit,
you so much,
lunch
bro.
today is on you. Okay?
Hmm.
You didn't know what I said.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this live, and we'll
Yeah,
see
thank
you
you everyone.
together on our next
Thank
live.
you
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Have a great day.
All right, bye. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, this is great. If anyone have any questions,